Hey, Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Juice Man, coming at you with Two for Tuesday. Two for Tuesday. All right, here we go. You know what? I got them written down today. If I break out the piece of paper, it's gotta be juicy. Join us in creating excitement on the two guidelines I'm gonna go over today. Can't wait to do so. First, a word from our sponsor. Yes, Lead Pops. Check it out. It's an interactive landing page you can custom tailor to have your own logo and everything on, and it's a tool to help you capture names, phone numbers, and email addresses, set up automation for your business so that way you have an email campaign going out to those that may be interested as prospects, and helps you segment so that way you can do some real advertising. Check them out. I got the banner on the website, and I have the link down below. Check it out. All right, here we go. Two for Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Now, here we go. The end of the year, every single year, if you followed me for any length of time, I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I'll tell you, even prior to that, I always wrote articles on LinkedIn or what have you. It's every year, right about this time, is when you start seeing DU get reprogrammed. Well, guess what? I know that, the QM aspect did actually, prohibit over 43%, and, they exempt the GSEs for 7 years to begin with. Well, we're like at the end of that. You got like a year left. I wonder how they're going to continue, or if the GSEs are going to adopt in the programming, 43% being the max DTI. I don't know. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next year, year and a half with guidelines as they're continuously updated inside of the DU program. Now, we're at 10.0. So, as a result, 10.1 is coming out. Here, there are two programmings going on in the next 30 some odd days. First one's going to be right before my birthday weekend, November 18th. November 19th is my birthday. DU 10.1. Here we go. So, it's actually a pretty good one. It seems like they're putting a little bit of logic inside of these DU programming. So I'll tell you, when credit is frozen with only one of the credit bureaus, which right now it's like a current issue, you have to go back, get it unfrozen, yada yada. Well, if it's only frozen with one of the bureaus, they're going to get a message that basically allows them to continue with the loan. If it's frozen with two or more of the credit bureaus, then they're going to get the same message they get now. So, an error, credit can't be analyzed, go back. So, they're actually applying a lot of common sense into this stuff. Might be due to the recent hacking from some credit agencies I hear. All right. DU 10.1 update December 9th. So November 18th is one, and then December 9th is going to be another big one. This one has a bunch of changes on it. So, first of all, if you have 0 for the months of employment because you're using a employment contract, like they're just starting, DU is going to be programmed to have a message to remind the lender to gain a paycheck stub prior to delivering to the Fannie Mae pool. multiple finance properties. Again, it kind of seems that they're starting to understand how these loans are putting together, and they're programming this language into DU, which is really nice. And I guess in the past, the REO section is where they counted the number of properties, and now it's going to be, if it's going to be paid in full, even though it's in the REO property, it doesn't count as a finance property. So say I had an investment property that was free and clear, and I'm paying off my primary with it, it wouldn't read it as two finance properties. It would read it as one. So because I'm doing a cash out transaction to pay off my other house. Again, some logic into how they're programming this stuff is looks like what they're doing. Construction to permanent message. Again, really good message. It will update and have a finding on the lot. So if it's construction to permanent and it's run, DU is going to actually say, okay, if it's a rate and term refinance, they could be fine owning the lot since the contract date. If it was a cash out, they had to have owned the lot 6 months prior to the contract or the application date. So, really great one. And then a lender credit message. Again, some programming going on. Is I see, they're just addressing common issues, it seems like. When placed in other as a credit, a message is going to show up that says, hey, reminder, you can't have more credit than you do with cost, as it can't reduce your down payment. So these are some really good basic programming messages that are coming out. 2 for Tuesday, we got an update on the 18th of November and December 9th. Happens every year about this time. Well, that's it for today. It's 2 for Tuesday. Have yourself a wonderful day. Share, interact, like, repeat. And check out the link. Get yourself a Lead Pop page and start advertising correctly. Get these names, emails, and contact info. So that way then you can then sell an application all day. Have yourself a wonderful day. I'm in the office helping you out with all of your I Got a Guy questions. Sell well.